Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Queen Sugar. So today I have a quick pick a pile reading that kind of focuses on what this person would say if they could. So think of someone that you haven't talked to in a while, haven't heard from in a while. It could be an ex, it could be a karmic, it could be a soulmate, anyone that you just haven't been in communication with consistently, or you feel like the communication is off between you two. So think of that person at this time and take a moment to kind of clear your mind, clear your energy, and just allow your spirit guides to guide you to the door that best connects to the message that that person would have for you at the time, what they would want to say if they could at this time. And once you have selected your door, feel free to click the timestamp below to watch your portion of the video. Thank you for all the love and the support. I appreciate it. I love you all. Feel free to leave a comment below and thumbs up the video and check out other videos on my channel. Thank you so much. Alright, so this will be for those that selected the purple door. So let's see what this person would say if they could. So we have to heal from our past before we can come together. Thank you for loving me, even though there were times I didn't show you that same love. In time, we will be together. We will reach union. I hope to take the weight off your shoulders one day. And your tarot cards are the Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Hermit. I am getting that this person is having a really difficult time dealing with the disconnect between you two, but also in life in general. I'm getting that they have been experiencing a lot of hardships. I'm feeling the vibe that these hardships that they're facing, they're actually a result of karma because of how they treated you, is what I'm getting. And so now they are kind of sitting in that pain and that sorrow and realizing what they did wrong and how the things that are happening in their life now is due to what they did before to you and to other people in the past. And so they're kind of like going within, because the Hermit is like a soul searching, going within type of card. And this is talking about them really analyzing what ways they hurt you and why did they do that to begin with. And so when I get this, we have to heal from our past before we can come together card, I'm getting the vibe that this is just basically saying like they have to heal themselves, because the saying hurt people hurt people. So because they are hurt, they hurt you, they hurt others. And so they need to figure out what is it that is a result of, like, what is the cause of that, the root cause of that, and really like evaluate that and transform and let go and move on from it. I get that this person has a lot of sleepless nights. They are in a lot of anxiety. They are actually experiencing nightmares. A lot of nightmares is what I'm channeling from this message, from this card. A lot of nightmares, and it keeps them up at night. I get that some people that pick this pile, your person that you're thinking of has a drinking problem, or they might use drugs or like do something to kind of get away from the pain. But in reality, it only makes it worse because they're not really solving it. I get that they would say to you that they're sorry for what they did and how they treated you, and just like being distant from you, not really truly appreciating who you were in their life and how amazing you were. I get also that they regret not letting things move forward between you two and letting you be the person that kind of carried that weight and like those burdens that they were holding on to, and how they like played that on to you is what I get. I do get that this person is genuinely like sitting in this sorrow and reflecting on it, and they do feel sorry about what happened. Okay. So I hope this message was helpful for those that selected the purple door. Thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to leave a comment below, thumbs up the video, and check out other videos on my channel. And I wish you all the best. Peace, light, and abundance. Alrighty, so this will be for those that selected the black door. So let's see what this person would say if they could. So we have, just tell me how you feel. Thank you for your patience. I feel you in my heart. My days seem long whenever we are apart. It breaks my heart. And actually, you're the only pile that got 5 love notes. And maybe you are better off without me. Okay. We have the Fool, the Six of Swords, and finally the Five of Cups. Wow. It's a lot of dark, sad energy here from this person. I get that this person that you're thinking of, they feel like crap. Like, that's just to put it out there. They feel like crap. They feel as if it's better, like they said, you're better off without me. They feel like they can't offer you anything. They can't give you what you deserve. And they don't feel like they're good enough for you. They've always felt that. Like, they always felt like you were better than them and you were like on this high pedestal, and they could never like compete with other people to have you. Even if they are like a person that looks very nice or they have it together, like they still don't feel like they're good enough for you, is what I am getting. I get that they like being with people and around people that make them feel superior. So like they like to be around people that kind of make them feel like they are the one that's better. But in reality, when they are with you or when they interact with you or try to be with you, they realize that they need to step their game up, and they're afraid of that. Like stepping their game up and really being a great man, being a great woman is what I'm getting. I also get that you're moving on in your life very nicely, very smoothly. And they kind of are, I don't want to say they're jealous of that, but they're intimidated by your success. They're intimidated like how things are moving along in your life. And they feel like you're going to just leave them behind and kind of like just let them sit there and like sit in their sorrows while you're just moving forward. Because the Six of Swords talks about transitioning, moving forward and continuing your journey. And so I get that even though you might be successful and moving forward in your journey, like you were willing to like go on that journey with them. Like you didn't want to do this alone. It's what I get, that you wanted to have that fresh beginning, that new start with them, but they were afraid of it. They were afraid that they weren't good enough and they couldn't, manage to be in your life if you became very successful or very famous, well known. That's what I get. I get a small handful of you are like, you're kind of like social media influencers, or like somewhere where you are kind of out there in the public eye, and they felt like they wouldn't look good with you. They wouldn't look good enough to be with you, is what I get. But I do get that this person does care about you. It's just like they wanted to be in your life, but I get the vibe that they just, right now, they feel like they can't. They don't live up to the expectations that you have for them and just like have overall. And that could just be like their fear and their ego telling them this, but in reality, you're like, actually, I think they're great for me. But I get that their ego and their fear kind of like takes control of their mind. But they definitely feel you in their heart. They really miss you. I get that it sucks they would definitely tell you that it hurts and sucks not being with you and having you in their life, because in reality, deep down inside, they want you and only you, but they don't know how to, like I said, level up and really be in that energy where they feel like they're good enough for you. So that is something that they're struggling with and that they've been struggling with. That's what I get. All right. So I hope this was helpful for those that selected the black door. Thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to leave a comment below and let me know if it resonated with you, and thumbs up the video and check out other videos on my channel. I appreciate all the love and the support, and I wish you the best and blessings. All right. So this will be for those that selected the yellow door. So let's see what this person would say if they could. We have, I'm in love with you. You are my other half. What is taking you so long? I hope that you are okay. Karma is here to teach me a lesson. And your tarot cards are the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, all air energy right here. Okay. So what I am getting from this pile is that those that selected this pile, you are asking about someone that you're either on a twin flame journey with, or someone that they are a past life soulmate. Like there's a deep bond connection here is what I'm getting. Some type of red tie type of energy. Like you two are very connected to each other. I am getting that this person would say, if they could, that one, they are in love with you and they feel like you are their other half. You mean so much to them, and they think about you a lot. But I get that they're struggling with communicating that, because we have the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords talks about being able to clarify, to speak on what it is that you want, that you're thinking, what you're feeling, mental clarity, communication. And I am getting that. I actually love that these two cards came out together the way that they did, because it's kind of like you both haven't said anything to each other. Like, both of you mirror each other. And I'm getting that both of you have a little coldness when it comes to this connection, because you just don't know how to communicate with this person, because you're afraid of how they're going to respond to you based off what you tell them. So I get like the King of Swords. He could be like, hey, I want to tell her I'm in love with you. You're my other half. And he's probably thinking like, well, I don't know if she might feel the same way about me. She might think I'm coming on too strong. While she's actually thinking, I want to tell my King of Swords that I'm in love with him. And I think he's my other half. But I don't know if he's like talking to other people, or, in a third party situation. Like, it's like this mirror effect that's happening between you two. And that results in that lack of communication. Is what I'm getting. I get that there are just things that both of you haven't said to each other. So it's not like one-sided. It's more so like you were hiding some things, like how you really felt, or just like opening up, and they are definitely hiding a lot as well. I get that they're harboring a lot of feelings for you, but they just haven't expressed it all the way. I get that you have communicated what you felt for this person, but maybe not all of it. And the reason why I say that is because I just noticed this, that there's a cup here and it's kind of like guarded. So I get that either you said something to this person and they didn't respond the way that you hoped for, or they just never responded. And so now you feel like you have to protect your heart, and you don't feel the need to like reach out to them anymore or say anything to them about how you feel, because you're like, I did this already. They didn't respond to me, or they ignored me, or they ghosted me, or they just said like, they kind of like played it off. And you feel like, well, what's the point of saying anything? And I get that this person, they received that energy and that message, but they were like, I don't know what to say back to that. I know what I feel, but how do I say that? Like, I'm used to being like this cool, like suave person that doesn't express their feelings, but in reality, they do feel and miss you, and they want that. I'm also getting to with this karma is here to teach me a lesson. That is one of their lessons that they have to learn, is how to be vulnerable and how to communicate. And I get that if they don't eventually open up to you and talk to you, it's just going to keep repeating in their life over and over again. And that cycle is never going to end. I get that you were brought into their life to teach them how to open up and be vulnerable. And I get that that was another thing that they were here for in your life. But it seems like you may have been the one that learned the lesson, or was like on the verge of like actually passing that test from the universe. But they had to open up and they had to express what they're feeling. Is what I get. So they will tell you that they're in love with you, that they want to be with you, that they're thinking of you, and you're on their mind. Like, it's so much like mental energy that I'm feeling right now. Like, you two are thinking about each other so much. Like, you're dreaming of each other. Your thoughts are always going back to each other. There's little reminders that just bring you back to each other, spiritually and energetically. And so I get that it's heavy. Like, this energy is very heavy for you too. I'm getting that birds are a very huge a symbol for your connection. So like the owl and crows. And like, I know sometimes people think of crows as like these terrible dark animals, but they make a lot of noise. They do make a lot of noise, but I'm just getting that they're very symbolic to your connection. I just get a lot of like, you guys have not really got a chance to express what you truly felt for each other. And that it hurts because you feel like this was short-lived and it could have been so much more, or it can be so much more, but we just have to have a conversation. That's all we need to do, is what I'm getting from this pile. And it's funny because like all the other piles are kind of straightforward, but this pile is like, it's a heavy, like, we've been fighting for lifetimes to get it together, like get together to figure this out. And I get this energy that you are like, I'm trying to get this right this lifetime, but you're waiting on the other person to get it right as well. So it's kind of frustrating, you know? So I do get that energy from this, and, you know, hopefully they say something, even if it doesn't lead to you all being together in the long run. It's like at least expressing what you felt, at least them expressing what they felt, so you can have that air clear, is what I'm getting to. All right. So I hope this resonated with those that picked the yellow door. Feel free to leave a comment below. Share a little bit of your story and let me know if it resonated with you. Feel free to leave a thumbs up or thumbs up the video. And just let me know your thoughts about this pile. I just feel like this is really connecting. This is going to connect for a lot of people that pick this pile. So I hope that is true. Thank you so much for your love and support. I love you all and I wish you all the best. Peace, love, and blessings.